Alrighty, Taurus. I'm all set for your couples read for this month. I have already set up all the cards for you. It's going to be a couples read, so let's look into your relationship and your person's relationship. So, currently, right now, I feel like you're kind of struggling a little bit with somebody here in your life. I feel like there's somebody in your life that is not really being communicative to you. They're not really telling you what's going on. I feel like they're not really telling you the things that you want to hear. Maybe you would like for them to be a little bit more expressive or just kind of say certain things to you that make you feel good, beautiful, or something like that. I feel like they're very focused on work and very like maybe busy all the time for you, where I feel like it just they don't really give you too much of their time in the day. And so starting to feel a little bit, your intuition is probably starting to pick up some of these red flags here. I feel like with the high priestess and the five of swords, there's something here about maybe following your intuition on something. Maybe this person, you ask questions to this person and they might not really be very open or transparent with their answers. It's just kind of defeat, like, okay, yeah, whatever you say, kind of an energy. I do get the sense that for you, it's just really been um, a battle with not being able, you're not really satisfied with this situation. It's obviously something that's very, very upsetting to you. And it's almost like you are saying, yeah, but this is not good enough. I know you're doing this, but this is not good enough for me. And so you're getting very much into this energy of like, is this person lying to me? Is there something that I need to be aware of or be, concerned about? They do have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles came out. And as we know, the Seven of Swords is a very sneaky energy. They also have it here where it's like somebody being very, very sneaky about their intentions. Definitely starts to feel to me like somebody that doesn't want to communicate to you could maybe be due to a third party, or it could be somebody from work, because a Queen of Pentacles is a business person, is somebody that is very successful, and not to like rub it or anything like that, but it could be somebody from work, not necessarily romance. But they did get the King of Pentacles, so this could be somebody that they are attracted to. They could be somebody from work or somebody that they do business with. And maybe they're working a little bit too long because they are, kind of investing themselves a little bit in it. They also got the Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. They are kind of in this energy where it kind of shows maybe they're trying to say that they are single, and they're also being very deceitful with that person, where they're really hiding their intentions and they're kind of keeping secrets as well. I feel like they're kind of maybe showing this energy of like being single when they know that they're not, and so they're kind of portraying something that they're not. It's really, really heavy. So I get the sense that maybe that your person is kind of dual face here. I feel that could be the reason why you can't get this person to uh, kind of commit or communicate with you. This two cards that came for you came up again here, but this time it was the devil. So there's something about, somebody here definitely. I don't know if it's the word narcissistic, but I do get the sense that this person is very, very, they're they don't have good energy right now. I don't get a good energy right now. I do get the sense though that I think more than anything you figure out the red flags, and it's to you more like, this doesn't feel good. This definitely feels like something, you know, toxic in that sense, like there's something off here and you already feel it. The question is, you know, how do they feel about me? I think that they do care about you, you know. There is something here with them that they do see you as somebody that it's very, I don't know what you do for a living or what you bring to the table, but they definitely acknowledge what you bring to the table. They definitely know that you are special. Like it's it's very obvious to them that you are important to them. I mean, this is something very important to them. They have like this energy of like always consistently, I don't know if they consistently come in with an apology or an excuse of some sort. Maybe they come home with flowers. Maybe they try to kind of um, push you out of that energy with like certain behaviors where it makes you kind of calm down for a little bit. But I do get the sense that they do have feelings for you, except for I don't get like the same energy with you when it comes. This is like his feelings towards you. I, I, I don't really see it being like something more like, for example, this is kind of like a commitment to me. So I don't know the reasons why this person would, you know, it's kind of like the sense of like the grass is always greener on the other side until things get real and then they realize that it's not really that green. So there's some energy here about a juggle. They're juggling something here with life. Maybe they are juggling whether, you know, they should take this leap of faith and take this new option that has come. Maybe they're still in that energy of like they don't know what they want, you know? But I don't think it has anything to do with anything in regards to anything that you have done. It's just more that, um, in a sense, you know, I don't know how long you guys have been together, but I do get the sense that if you're consistently approaching him and asking him questions, I'm saying him, but you know what I mean. If you're consistently approaching them and asking them questions and they just walk away and leave you hanging worse than in your feelings, worse than you were feeling before, and it's not really giving you that sense of trust, it's definitely going to create an impact on even your self esteem in some type of way. But I don't think it's anything to do with you because the way that they see you, it's very much as somebody that has brought a lot of good into their life, you know. Um, they still have feelings for you. I just feel like there's something, it's like putting a bone in front of a dog, you know, it's temptation. That's what it is, temptation. That's the word I was looking for. There's something with their energy of temptation, but I don't know. I think you already know that in a sense. And I can see that you're very much committed. I mean, I'm sure that you guys have a home together, you have a whole life together, you guys are probably married, and it seemed like it was like a good, stable home where he can come home to and have, you know, a queen there, right? It's like there's the marriage, there's this person that has this great skill communication. It's funny, it's quirky, it's fun, and and you know it's his home and he knows that. But I feel like for him it's just kind of like, well, you know, it's not a big deal. I don't know, it's very very interesting. What's very alarming to me, it's like this juggling of, maybe they're juggling this decision or just kind of looking at the pros and cons of the situation. Maybe they're taking some financial loss of something. They're willing to take this loss, and if it continues in the direction that it's going, it's going to come to a crossroads where he's not going to have a choice. You might make that choice for him. you know, because he is being deceitful. There's no doubt about that. He knows he's a liar. You know he's a liar. You should know he's a liar if you don't know he's a liar. He's a liar. In the meantime, you are going and kind of trying to keep your your positivity, you're trying to stay positive in the situation. You're trying to commit to this, but you know what? I feel like at some point there is a decision here that you make, that either you decide to move on from this relationship and go into this energy of being single, or you manage to get this person to realize that he's about to lose his wife, and putting a little bit of that fire under them, like, oh, don't worry, I'll make that decision for us. And then the person starts to realize that they don't want to lose you. However, there is something here about some backstabbing energy. There is a possibility for a new love here with somebody else, but I don't feel like this is something that you're necessarily looking for. You know, you just wish that you could just have your life, your person in your life. But there is an option for, I think it really depends on the situation, and everybody's a little bit different. Some of you might end up heading in a new direction with somebody completely new. And by the way, at the bottom of the deck, there is happiness. I think you might end up as a Queen of Swords that shows up here with their home. I think you could possibly, some of you could win this battle. And after heavy fighting, you might be able to get this person to come back into their senses. For some other of you, this is unforgivable, unacceptable, and I'm not going to stand up for that. So it's going to be very different for all of you. But I do get him. Yeah, I do just kind of get the sense that this person, because on their side, there is this forward movement. So it might take a little bit of time. Maybe there will be a separation, temporarily a separation. And then after some time or something happens, there is somebody that ends up making a decision to move forward. So let's see what the love articles have to say. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one. Open your heart, getting together, and perfect. The way that I kind of see that is that you guys might have this conversation after all, you might be able to communicate. For some of you, you might be able to get your happy home back, have that soulmate, because I think that they do think of you as their soulmate. So they definitely don't want to lose something as precious as what they have built with you. It's just being able to communicate. So, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun, girl talk. And then this one came out too. karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, and letting go and loving you. Maybe most of you opt to get out of this situation and find this new person. I don't know. It's really, if the situation is that if this continues the way that it's going and nothing changes, you're going to have no choice. Because who wants to be with a liar and a cheater? So let's see what the love messages are. Let me just get two, please. So, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This came upside down. So, I get that healing family issues could be talking about the damage that's already been made. Maybe they struggle a little bit with, if they've never had or seen a successful marriage, like their parents are not together or something like that. That could be something that they struggle with. If, like, this is, I don't know. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. What did I tell you? If you give them the boot, it does make you feel more secure, of course. It makes you feel like you know what you want. It makes you look, obviously, you are very loyal, but at the same time, it just makes you more desirable because you're not somebody to be taken for granted. And you can be out of here as fast as, he came in. So I would highly just follow your intuition. I think that you need to, if you keep ignoring this situation, it's definitely going to come back later and it's going to be not the best scenario. So I think if you feel in your heart that something's wrong, it's because it's wrong. And yes, temptation is everywhere, but that does not give you a green card to go and fulfill those temptations. I mean, I don't think they would like for you to do that. So, wow. All right, Taurus. Well, I hope that this message helps and it brings you a little bit more of an idea of what's going on in your relationship. And that way you can make the better decisions for yourself and for everybody in the future. Love you. See you later.